this is a beautiful sleeve design. As you can see, you see the inside. This is our back part and this is our lining. Okay, so see these parts, and it's very neat. So let me just turn it to the back so that you see the outcome. So this is what we have as our sleeve. See it's a clean finished work. See, so I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful sleeve. Okay, how to turn your sleeve this way. So stay tuned and let's do it together. So now this is my lining parts and this is my fabric, and as you can see, I've already folded my allowance, my 2-inch folding allowance. Okay, so what I'll just do is just to turn to the front this way, and I'll place my lining front to the front. Okay, so I'll just place this way. See what I did now? I'm placing this way, front to front, and I'll just run a stitch on it. So I'll just run a stitch on it this way. So I'm done sewing the lining and the fabric together. So what I will just do, see, at these points that I had that folding, I'll just make sure I fold this way. I'll fold this way. This is what I'm doing. I'll fold like this. So the fabric to fabric and lining to lining, I'll just fold this way and make sure these lines meet each other this way. So now these points I notched, I'll make sure the two are equal. Okay, so whatever allowance you added to your round sleeve, that is what you use to shape. Okay, so I'll just place like this. By the time I place like this, now see what I'll be doing. I will fold this fabric back this way. So at that point, see the point. So this is the point. This is my folding part. I'll just fold it to this point like this. So they are equal at this folded edge. I'll make sure everything aligns properly. Okay, so I'll just do that. I'm trying to arrange it properly. Okay, then I will shape. Okay, so I just go over, so it's this. Done sewing, so you can see I sewed this way. This eyes is by the time you're done sewing. So what I will just do is to put my hand this way and make sure I hold it at this point, this folded point. I'll just hold it here. What I used to iron that part to get that folding is ST, please. ST, that is what I used. So I'll just pull out to turn this way. So now you can see this is what I have for my sleeve. So this is my sleeve. So I'll go over and trim out the excess here. So I want to turn it to the back so that you see what I have at the back. So see, this is a neat finished work. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? So this is it. So by the time I turn it back, this is what I will